Overcoming adversity there, doing a great job, toughing it out, and a bad pass by the Illini, just a touch of the hands, not going to help their cause.
Those are costly.
They look for a silver medal. It is currently that team overcoming the hard fall as the Stallions have stopped skating, so a disqualification probably officially for interference on the Stallions against that team.
Another bad tag, Illini. So those are costly.
Bell's working hard in second. Illini continuing to have miscues as they stay far off the pace, and the pace is there. You see the Infinity Racing team in the green helmets.
Infinity's not missing. They're still just every tag is solid. Their timing's good.
They know they can relax after the Bells.
Oh, there was a missed tag by Infinity. That was their first one.
You jinxed them, Josh.
I jinxed them. That was all my fault.
Infinity coaching staff, when you write your letters of concern, please be sure to address them to Josh Ingram. But it doesn't seem to have slowed them down too far. And Bell Speed Club, can't say enough about the effort put forth by Olivia Covey, Alicia McBride, and Piper Leisure as they take a hard fall and then fight their way back into second place. As you see there, now they've even they've built almost a one-lap lead over that Illini team that was in second place after their fall. So tremendous effort, and Bell's Speed Club has closed the gap. They're making this interesting. 6 laps to go.
Another missed tag there.
Team Illini still struggling, so a great tag for Infinity as they stretch the lead back out, as Bell's Speed Club about as close as they had been prior to the fall, but the Infinity skaters slamming the door shut here with 4 laps to go.
Let's see if Bells could make a late push here if they really win.
So Sage Meek's got 2 laps left. Everyone else going to be on their final lap. So DeRay on her last circuit. And Bells having to contend with a Texas Speed team that's still out there running in 4th as they made their handoff. So the easy win here. There's the final transition. Sage Meek. Ooh, almost had some trouble there with the Texas Speed racer. But Meek
and there it is
across for the win. And
one mistake.
There's the final lap. Looks like it's McBride.
Fantastic. Bells look good.
Going to be Alicia McBride bringing it home. Second place for Bell Speed Club. Fantastic comeback after the fall as Texas Speed takes off for their final lap. Or they've probably got a couple laps left as the Illini still on the floor as well. Team Illini going to come across right behind Texas Speed, but Illini is done. Texas Speed now out there on their final lap. And Texas Speed going to take 4th in front of the DQ'd Stallions team. So some of that inexperience for the Stallions on display. It's a
I didn't
shame
see what happened there, but you know, when you mentioned somebody got tripped up, and that was in the inside track, right?
Well, the Stallion skater was trying to get into the gate and went at an inopportune time. The Bell skater came across and was knocked over. So you see there, though, the winners from Infinity Racing, Brooklyn DeRay, Fellan Janjovic, and Sage Meek. An impressive effort by Bell Speed Club to take second. Olivia Covey, Alicia McBride, Piper Leisure, and Team Illini of Aubriana Ferreira, Audrey Dellinger, and Alexis Turlo rounding out the podium in that one. So up next, our 10 to 12 boys 3,000 meter race, 3 men per team. Bell Speed Club putting in another team in the red helmets. William Brown, Caden Castle, and Zayden Wilson.
Oof.
So a nice roster there.
Yeah.
Stallions Racing in the orange. Todd Crawford and Grayson Losey. They won their 2-man event, and they're adding in Isaias Tolis as their 3rd teammate. They're again in the orange helmets. Team Illini in the purple. Isaac Armstrong, Remington Klisch, and Bryson Wallace. And then for Texas Speed in the pink helmet covers, Brandon McNair, Bradley Long, and Jordan Dax Lejeune.
All right.
So 4 teams here. This is kind of the mark of a strong team. If you can put three
solid
skaters
across the
together,
board, because that's what it takes.
in a single
Clearly,
age division.
you can't have like the slower skaters get exposed in something like this.
They absolutely do. And our young men heading over to the starting line.
Boys are off, false start.
And indeed, a false start. Looks like it was Crawford Jr. leaving early.
False start.
And he's trying to avoid the card.
He doesn't want to get shamed.
Can't avoid the false start.
It hurts the
Yellow
feelings.
card.
It
So
hurts.
Crawford gonna have to be careful now on the start. It's not in his nature. He likes to get out fast. And even with the false start, Crawford first to the turn.
Wants the lead. Let's
Crawford,
see.
and I believe that is Brandon McNair for Texas Speed. And a bad pass for Texas Speed.
Yep.
That's going to cost them. They're going to go
Those
from
hurt
second
too.
to fourth.
Yep.
But the Stallions executing the pass very well. And once again, so Stallions out in front. Nice big lead. Bell's Speed Club, though, charging
They
Zayden
are.
Wilson.
Zayden Wilson.
chopping
so he's matched up
into
with
that.
Gavin. That's a good matchup for him.
Chopping into that lead is Zayden Wilson.
So you got Todd, you got Castle matched up.
And then looks like Isaias Tolis then matched up with William Brown. So those will be the matchups to watch, and especially this one.
Yeah.
Zayden Wilson can erase a lot of mistakes out there with his speed, but so can Crawford.
Boys, sloppy
And there's
tag.
a bad tag.
Sloppy
That's going to
tag,
be
boys.
trouble. There it is. Here
Yep.
they come. And the Stallions, so bad tags featuring prominently in the positioning here early on, but a nice leg here by, I believe that's Losey,
Yep.
doing a nice job building that lead back up, but no lead is safe from Zayden Wilson for Bell Speed. So this 1-2 race is very intense
Yeah,
here. The
I like
first
it.
third of the race, Team Illini comfortably in third. So the top two are where it's at, and not a great pass there for the Stallions either. So Stallions and Bells, they've been running 1-2 since right around the start of lap 2. And we'll see Stallions now starting to stretch this thing out.
A little bit. It's not comfortable still.
Even Wilson didn't seem like he was cutting into the lead that much. So Tolis and Losey putting in fantastic legs. As you see, that's our 4th place team, Texas Speed. So check in with them for a pass. And look for those orange and red helmets of our leaders as we see how that race is shaping up at the front. And there is the second place Bell Skater, and there's the Stallions in orange as they are taking a lap on Team Illini. So the third place Illini team giving up a lap. This is a very impressive group run for the Stallions.
We don't see this often. These are the skaters that have been a part of the program for a while now, and they're starting to figure things out. Bells is still falling off. That gap's getting bigger and bigger.
It is, and we're just past halfway as the Stallions skaters pouring it on here. Bells running out of room to respond. Only 10 laps to go. And another good pass.
Isaiah Tolis is carrying his weight too as that third skater.
Three Stallions are doing very well. Isaiah Tolis, if anything, adding to the strength of Crawford and Losi from the two-man relay.
Absolutely.
So this age group, very promising for the future of the Stallions, as these three can push each other, train against each other, and work together then in relays. As a dominant performance here.
All down here in Colorado Springs.
Stallions carrying things through the home stretch. Bell's Speed Club now a full half lap behind. So Bell's completely fallen off. Castle, Brown, and Wilson simply unable to keep up with the consistently good legs put up by all three. Stallions skaters, and laps ticking away. Can't say enough about the Stallions team. I didn't see this. I thought they'd be competitive, but this is a blowout win for the hometown Stallions.
It's impressive to see, actually.
Absolutely. Great to see.
Because the last, 2019, 2018, the inaugural year, we were still such a new program that they took the beatings for a couple years, and we still do. As far as, the core skaters from here in Colorado that represent that club. But there is some kids that have been in the program since then, 3, 4, 5 years now.
Well,
it's starting to show a little bit.
Crawford, certainly the best skater, as there's the checkered flag. Crawford, the best skater, but no really discernible drop-off between Crawford and Losi, and Isaiah Tolis coming in and adding his stamp to things as well, as there's our Bell's Speed Club racer, and they finished up in second, and Team Illini crossing the line. You see that time going final, and Texas Speed still with 1 lap left to go out on the track. As you see that Stallions team of 7 seconds, that's the better part of a lap in this age group. Very impressive, and there's the final tally for Texas Speed in 4th place. So we are going to head down to the trophy room for a few awards presentations while the older skaters warm up in preparation for the 3-person inline finals. Down to the trophy room we go.
Okay, we're ready to award the 13 to 16 2-minute inline 3,000 meter final. In 3rd place from Infinity Racing, Mackenzie Robinson and Peter Gale. Yay! In 2nd place from Badger State Racing, Ellie Dellinger and Lucas Kissel.
You gotta get off first, Ellie, and then it's thank you.
He was half brown.
And in 1st place from Team Illini with a new record by over 4 seconds, Lane Jackson and Ashton Hale.
Very nice job.
2 mixed inline 3,000 meter final. In third place from Bell Speed Club, Paige Patrick and Trey Jones. In second place from Team Illini, Sarah Golden and Ethan Dunham. The one person.
Sarah, I've got to see you a couple times.
Thank you.
I'm glad you
No problem.
I mean,
In first place from Team Illini, Kayla Duke and Colton Miller.
nice job.
That was also really good racing. Thanks. Okay, everybody got it? Perfect. Break time.
Hey, Sharon, did your stuff here?
Okay, we're ready to award the 35 and above 2 mix inline 2,000 meter final. In third place from the Stallions Racing, Jamie Smith and Ryan Smith. Yay!
Yeah, we're related.
She's my wife.
In second place,
Come on.
from Team Illini, Roberta Meyer and Alan Goodall.
Oh, they were on the floor? I didn't even see you guys.
First place from Stallions Racing, Sherry Rodaway and Josh Simon.
Right? You're making me feel bad, man. Thank you. Thank you. I worked hard. Thank you. Thank you. I'm curious.
They did break the record.
Whose record did they break?
Yours.
Yours with.
Mr.
Don't check in, you don't ski. All right, next up is our 13 to 16-year-old three-woman relay. Need you guys out here right now, 13 through 16 ladies. This is a 45-lap race. These are our longest races of the day. 13 through 16 ladies out to the center of the floor. That was the computer telling me it's time to go. All right, coming on out with the yellow is Bell Speed Club. With green, it's Team Illini, 45 laps. This is for the final. Right after this, we'll be doing our 13 to 16-year-old men, then getting into our 17 plus. On Team Illini, Lainey Jackson, Lauren McMahon, and Michaela Remick. On Bell Speed, Kendra Bendula, Cassie Gurdon, and Leticia Dietro.
And welcome back into the Xfinity Roller Sports Arena. 2021 American Roller Speed Skating Championships continue here. It's our three-lady 4,500 meter race in the 13 to 16-year-old division. You read that right, just about a 5K between these teams of three. Bell Speed Club out there in the yellow helmets. Kendra Bindula, Cassie Gurdon, and Hannah Hoffman. And for Team Illini in the green, Lainey Jackson, Lauren McMahon, and Michaela Rennick. Looks like we've got a lineup change here for the Bell Speed Club. Hannah Hoffman involved in that big crash earlier